Hello everyone, my name is Sindhura. In this video, I would like to discuss on the topic UML diagrams for online education management system. So before going to the system, we'll discuss what is UML. UML stands for Unified Modeling Language. It's a standardized general purpose modeling language in the field of software engineering. It is used throughout the software development lifecycle for analysis, design, implementation, testing, and documentation. It also consists of set of symbols and notations ensuring consistency across different projects, fostering clear communication. What is the role of UML in OOID? So UML plays a vital role in by providing a set of graphical notations to represent various aspects of software system. It includes its structure, behavior, and interactions. And it also serves as a bridge between abstract concepts and concrete implementations. It facilitates the translation of system requirements into visual models that can be easily understood and refined throughout the development lifecycle. Let us see the classification of UML. UML consists of three main categories. One is static, dynamic, and implementation diagrams. So static diagrams represents structural aspects of the system. They depict the elements of the system that exist at a specific point in a time and do not show the behavioral interactions among those elements. It includes use case diagram, class diagram. Dynamic diagram. Dynamic diagram, it captures behavioral aspects of the system, showing how the system's element interact and change over time. They illustrate the flow of control, messages, and events within the system. It includes state diagram, activity diagram, sequence diagram, and collaboration diagram. Implementation diagram. It focuses on physical aspects of the system, providing details related to the implementation and deployment of the software. It includes component diagram and deployment diagram. Now let us see a case study on system called online education management system. So the importance of the system is it serves as a tool in digital transformation of education, providing a centralized platform for managing courses, student enrollment, content delivery, assessment, and communication in virtual learning environments. And let us see the functionalities of the system. So the functionalities of system, it consists of wide range of functionalities and consists of many features. The stakeholders of the system are students, instructors, and administrators. It includes features such as course management and instructors to create and add course materials, and then administrator to manage users and data, uh, and then course data and all, and for students to take assessments and then register for the course. Let us see the UML diagrams, such as use case diagram, class diagram, activity diagram, and component diagram for the online education management system. So let us see the use case diagram. So before going to this diagram, we'll see what use case diagram consists of. It consists of actors and the use cases. Actors represents the users or external systems interacting with the system being modeled, and use cases represents the functionalities they interact with. So here we can see student, instructor, and admin are the three actors, and then login, browse course, select course, enroll course. These all are use cases for this system. So here we can see two types of relationships. One is include and then extend. So include, it is a mandatory relationship that without, if we take example, without verifying pre-request we cannot enroll the course. So it's a mandatory. So when it comes to extend, it is not mandatory. So we can, either the student can request or may not. So it's not mandatory, but it is a part of it. Now let's see the class diagram. Class diagram, it consists of classes which represents in the rectangles, and and this rectangles consists of attributes and operations. Attributes, so if you take the student class, it consists of attributes such as student name, grades, progress data, and roll courses. And if you take operations, like enroll course, take assessment, track progress, access course materials. These are the methods that it consists of. So here when we take a relationship between the classes, it may be inheritance like generalization or associations, such as like from student to instructor we have an association, like student delivers sorry instructor delivers student, it delivers what instructions to the students, like many instructors will deliver instructions to many students, so the multiplicity is like one to many to one to many. If you take another example, student and course, one student may enroll one student can enroll many courses, so one to many, such as we have the relationships between the classes. So here if we take generalization, the student can have two type of students, one is graduate student and then other one is an undergraduate student. Let's take activity diagram. So activity diagram consists of actions, and this is a start point and this is an end point, and it consists of a decision node which will decide whether to go this or not. If you take to validate a prerequisite, it has to take s if it is validated, yeah, it's a they finish the prerequisite, then they can go and view the course. If not, they has to display like it's not finished, so they have to see the alternative way. So in activity diagram, we have another part is called forks and joins. So forks nodes represents points where the flow of control splits into multiple parallel paths, allowing activities to be executed concurrently. Whereas join nodes represent synchronization points where multiple parallel points converge back, like it will converge into one path, and then where multiple paths come and then back into a single path. And then this is a start and this is an end node. So the actions which involved in this education management is like the user may log in, and then instructor will create a the admin will validate and the instructor will create a class, the student can select enroll, and then the enroll course will be validate by validating its prerequisite, and then if it is yes, then it will go to the view course, and then the student instructor can add course material, and then they can view the material, and then they can take the assessment. Now this is, and they can log in and they can log out and they can view the progress also. And let's see the component diagram for online education management system. So it consists of components which represents modular units of the system that encapsulate functionality and behavior. Components can be physical units such as executable files, libraries, hardware devices, or logical units such as subsystems, modules within the software architecture. They are depicted as a rectangle with a component name inside. So here for online education management system, we have four components: course, student, instructor, and admin. Here we have two things, one is interface, one is like provided interface and required interface. So here we need a data from database, so the database will provide data, and then courses need the database, so they'll require the database. So this is the dependency relationship for the component diagram, and course, student, instructor, admin need data from the database. So these are the UML diagrams for these are the UML diagrams for education management system. Thank you for your valuable time.